Hedera is about to sell billions of Hbar. Yes, if you hold any Hedera Hbar right now, you need to watch this extremely important update because Hedera, the company behind the Hbar cryptocurrency, is about to sell, is about to dump billions of Hbar in the next few weeks and months. What does that mean for your Hedera Hbar? Will Hbar go up or down? What is going to happen next? And what should you do with your Hedera Hbar? Those are all questions that we're going to try to answer in today's video because this is extremely important to everyone. If you hold Hbar, destroy the like button, share this video, whatever you need to do, join us, subscribe, because I am Amen, your crypto AI man, here to help you with everything cryptocurrency and especially good cryptos like Hbar we cover on a daily basis. So join us, subscribe, and let us get into it because right now we have a lot to cover with this big Hbar news. Hedera is about to sell billions of Hbar. Literally, this is not clickbait. Okay, this is real. Hedera is about to release billions of Hbar. They're about to sell billions of Hbar very soon. And that could affect the price of Hbar. Because right here, as you can tell, this is the official Hedera Treasury Management page. And in this page, they speak about Hedera Hbar allocations, how much they release every single year for different types of categories like ecosystem development, purchase agreements, and so on and so forth. But what's really interesting is that right here is a whole table of the Hbar release schedule. And as you can tell, right now, we are about to end Q2. Actually, we already ended Q2. We're in Q3. And in this quarter, Hedera Hbar is expected to release about 4 billion Hbar. Yes, Hedera is about to release billions of Hbar in the next few days and weeks in this quarter, in Q3 2026. As you can tell, right now we have around 44 billion Hbar in circulation, but pretty soon we're going to have around 47, almost 48 billion Hbar in circulation. So about 4 billion Hbar is about to be sold by the Hedera Foundation, by the Hedera Council, and that means that the total circulating supply of Hbar is about to increase from 87% to over 95% right here, as you can tell. So this is a massive release that's about to happen in the next few days and weeks. It could happen any time now because we're already in Q3. And this is a really, really big deal, everyone, because this is one of the largest releases that we have seen Hedera do in the past few years. Ever since 2024, we have not seen this much of a release. Like in 2024, Q4, we had a huge release from around 38 billion to 42 billion. So about 4 billion Hbar, just like we're seeing right now. But for the past year and a half now, basically, yes, some Hbar has been released, but not that much. A few million Hbar every quarter, that's it. But now we're about to have a huge release by Hedera. They're about to dump, they're about to sell a bunch of Hbar on the markets. This is a big deal, everyone, because we could see the price of Hbar go down because of this. If the demand does not equate to the supply release that's about to happen, then the price of Hbar could go down. But, big but, if there is a massive announcement or use case or partnership that's announced with Hedera Hbar, something big happens in the next few days and weeks that can absorb the supply release. Demand basically needs to come in to buy up all of the new Hbar that will be dumped or sold on the market. Then we could see the price of Hbar actually go up. Yes, it really just depends on what Hedera Hbar has in the pipeline, what Hedera is doing with its use cases, its partnerships with the DTCC, with Swift, with CBDCs, with massive corporations all over the world, right? If we see some big type of announcement happen in the next few days and weeks, then that will help with the demand. So that way, when Hbar is released onto the market, it does not crash the price of Hbar. So it really depends on a few factors. Yes, the Hbar release could dump the price of Hbar. We could go down a little bit. Yes, that is a possibility, but it's also a possibility that it's a bullish thing, that something happens in the next few days and weeks, something big, something good happens that will absorb all of the new supply. So it really just depends on a few factors. And Yes, either way, I'm extremely bullish on Hedera Hbar. I believe we will see new all-time highs very soon because it's only a matter of time. Yes, right now the price of Hbar is down a lot from its all-time highs, but again, remember that the market cap of Hedera Hbar made new all-time highs last year in 2025. So right here, this is a market cap of Hbar, and this is the price of Hbar. As you can tell, the price of Hbar never made a new all-time high because of all this Hbar that's being released by Hedera that we spoke about in today's video. This release schedule, basically every few quarters, billions of Hbar are released, yes, but that's why the price of Hbar never made a new all-time high, but the ecosystem market cap of Hbar made a new all-time high, which is extremely bullish. That means there is demand for the Hbar cryptocurrency. That also means that pretty soon, once there is no more Hbar to be sold by the Hedera company, the Hedera Foundation, the Hedera Council, whatever you want to call them, once there is no more Hbar to be sold by Hedera, which will happen very soon, because right now we are creeping up on 95% of the total supply being released. So pretty soon, basically 100% of the total supply will be released, and we will see a massive supply shock and price shock of Hedera Hbar. We can easily make new all-time highs and way more once there is no more Hbar to be sold by the Hedera Foundation, and once we get some massive announcements, partnerships, use cases, stuff go live, demand comes in for the Hbar cryptocurrency, we can easily see new all-time highs and way more. That's also another big reason why I'm very bullish on Hbar. We also have the Clarity Act. Hopefully it will be passed. Hbar ETFs. Right now, we only have one Hbar ETF with Canary Capital, which has bought hundreds of millions of Hbar, but if we get more Hbar ETFs, that will add to the demand pressure. And once use cases go live, once interest rates get cut, hopefully the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates, all of those things coming together will cause a massive bull run for Hedera Hbar. And on top of that, is the cherry on top, is that Hedera right now is #1 in the entire world, ranked by real world asset tokenization activity. Yes, right now development activity on the Hedera blockchain, the Hedera Hbar cryptocurrency, is higher than Chainlink, Avalanche, Stellar, and all of these different cryptocurrencies when it comes to real world asset tokenization and real world asset development activity. So keep that in mind, that there are a lot of big things happening behind the scene right now. This could mean that Hbar Hedera is getting ready for a massive use case or announcement, or trillions of dollars could be put on chain on the Hedera blockchain with a massive company or organization or financial institution. You never know, something big could be happening behind the scene. And again, do your own research into Hedera Hbar, because the future will be built on Hedera Hbar. Yes, Fortune 1000 companies are choosing Hedera for a reason. Some of the biggest companies in the world like Google, Dell, T-Mobile, LG, Chainlink, all of these huge companies are all using Hedera Hbar for a reason. Everything is powered by the Hbar cryptocurrency, and over 70 billion transactions have already taken place on Hedera, with about 10 million accounts already created on Hedera. So yes, there is a massive supply release. Hedera is about to dump, it's about to sell billions of Hbar. That is true, but you should not worry, because if anything, that means we get one step closer to the total supply of the Hbar being released. And once that happens, we will have no more dilution risks, because a lot of people basically did not want to buy Hbar because of this dilution. But pretty soon, this dilution will end, and Hbar, we can see a massive supply shock and price shock for Hedera Hbar, with the demand, the partnership, use cases, stuff that's about to go live. Real world assets are about to be tokenized. Trillions of dollars are about to be put on chain through the DTCC and Swift. So many big things are coming together, everyone. So just be patient. Yes, in the short term, Hbar could go down a little bit because of this release. In the short term, Hbar could go down, yes, but in the medium, long term, nothing has changed fundamentally. I'm more bullish on Hbar than ever before because of all of the reasons I showed you in today's video. So if you hold Hedera Hbar, again, destroy the like button, share this video so everyone can see this, because the big things are coming up with Hedera Hbar. And not many people are speaking about Hbar right now. A lot of people are speaking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, but not many people actually own or cover Hedera Hbar. So show your support, join us, subscribe. I love you all, and I will see you very soon. Until next time, Crypto AI Man out.